Let's be real for a second. We've all been bored. The smartphone game lately, it's just iterative. Apple gives you a new button, Samsung gives you a slightly flatter screen, and we all pretend to be excited. But what if I told you there is one company, one stubborn, legendary company, that is quietly building a device to end that boredom? A phone that isn't trying to be an iPhone. It's trying to kill your DSLR. I'm talking about the leaks, and the absolute madness that is the Sony Xperia 2 Pro. If the leaks are true, this thing is packing a rotating camera lens, the fastest chip on the planet, and a display that makes your TV look bad. Is it overkill? Absolutely. Do I want it? Desperately. Let's dive in. The display. First off, let's talk about what you're going to be staring at. Sony is sticking to their guns with that 21:9 cinema-wide aspect ratio. Rumors point to a massive 6.8-inch 4K HDR OLED panel. And in a world where everyone else is doing Quad HD, Sony is still the only mad scientist giving us a literal 4K TV in our pockets. We're hearing it's got HDR10 plus and a locked 120Hz refresh rate. But here's the kicker for the gamers, a rumored 360Hz touch sampling rate. That means when you tap, this thing reacts before you even realize you've touched the glass. Combine that with the classic Sony front-facing stereo speakers. Watching movies on this isn't just content consumption, it's an event. The camera. Okay, stop what you're doing. This is why we are making this video. The camera. We aren't talking about AI magic or software tricks here. We are talking about glass and physics. The Xperia 2 Pro is rumored to borrow heavily from Sony's Alpha camera division. The main shooter, a massive 1-inch 50-megapixel sensor. That is huge. That means natural bokeh and insane low-light performance without needing night mode to fake it. But the feature that has the tech forums blowing up is the rotating camera mechanism. Rumor has it, this ring gives you physical, manual control over your zoom and focus, just like a real lens. You want to pull focus manually while shooting 4K 120fps video? You can do that. Tactile, physical, professional. Throw in a 48-megapixel ultrawide, a 64-megapixel telephoto with 5x optical zoom, and that legendary Zeiss T-Star coating to kill the glare. This isn't a phone camera. It's a vlogging rig that makes phone calls. Performance. Now, usually, pro phones compromise on speed. Not this time. Under the hood, we are looking at the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. If the benchmarks are real, this chip is going to eat the A19 Pro for breakfast. We're talking 16GB of LPDDR5X RAM, and 1TB of UFS 4.0 storage. Running Android 16, this thing is a multitasking monster. You could probably edit the 4K video you just shot on the phone without a single stutter. It is pure, unadulterated overkill, and I love it. Battery and charging. Driving a 4K screen in a 1-inch sensor takes juice. Thankfully, Sony is bumping the tank to a 5500 mAh battery. That should easily get you through a heavy day of shooting and scrolling. And when you do hit 0%, the 66-watt fast charging will get you back in the game quickly. Is it the fastest charging in the world? No, but for the US market, it's plenty fast. The price and verdict. Leaks are pegging the US launch price at around $1,800. I know. You could buy a used car for that. But look at the competition. The 1TB iPhone and the top-tier Galaxy Ultra are already pushing $1,600. For that extra cash, Sony is giving you a tool that replaces your iPad, your gaming console, and your DSLR. If you are a creator, a pro user, or just someone who hates the mainstream, this might actually be the value king of 2026.